Son, it's our job to defend you, and we will put forth our best effort, but if you have any loved ones, you might want to call them now.
Yeah, you might want to. If it wasn't for the hot dog thing, you might have only gotten life in prison.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is happening.
Well, let me tell you a story that might make you feel a little better. I was a young Juris Doctor fresh out of law school, and it was my first big case. I was defending a young single mother on trial for the murder of her ex-husband. Now, the prosecution thought they had her dead to rights. There was photographic evidence, circumstantial evidence she didn't have an alibi, and 4 eyewitnesses saw her leave the scene of the crime.
So what did you do?
Well, I'm getting to that point. You see, this was a highly publicized case, the kind of case that doesn't come around to Gunderson County all that often. So, there was a frenzy, a hullabaloo of press swarming the courthouse every day. And as I was leaving, every day reporters would constantly bombard me with their flash bulbs and their questions. And every day I sought refuge in Little Sheila's bakery. Now, me and Little Sheila got to talking, and I found out quite a little bit about her. You see, she had been a nurse during the Great War, and had seen horrors that us modern men can only dream about. She also made the best damn scone I've ever tasted. I used to take a bite out of one of Little Sheila's scones, and I would crawl around a restaurant, wagging my imaginary tail and barking like a little terrier. Arf, 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 I'd say, baby needs scone, baby needs scone. Arf, 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 you get the picture.
I do, but respectfully, Mr. Brondis, what does this have to do with my case?
Oh yes, I understand you're nervous, but just hear me out, and I know this will make you feel better. Now, Little Sheila would laugh at my little doggy performances, and as much as I struggled to admit it, that gave me a large amount of pleasure in those days. You see, I was going through a relatively rough patch at home. My drinking was out of hand, and it was really straining my domestic life. But when I was hopping around the floor, wagging my little imaginary tail for Miss Sheila, I felt peace, serenity. I felt myself for the first time. And eventually I started bringing little doggy ears and a little doggy nose, and I would put them on and do my dance, and Little Sheila would laugh and tell me stories about the dismembered bodies she would tend to in Verdun. Well, eventually one of the reporters from the courthouse happened to follow me to Little Sheila's, and without me seeing him, he took pictures of me doing my little puppy dog dance right there on the floor.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, Archibald, but just for my own kind of visualization, you guys were wearing clothes for all of this, correct?
Well, yes. Yes, of course we were.
Okay, I hate to do this, but can we talk about how my legal defense?
Yes, just one more moment. I'm arriving at my argument. Where was I? Oh yes, this journalist got pictures of me doing my little puppy dog dance, and soon it became the talk of the town. People were saying, "Oh, lawyer does puppy dog dance. Little wag dog Jones lawyer wagging his little doggy tail all around." They were saying, "Oh, he probably has a real nice booty under there." Well, I'd love to rub hot oil on that booty if I could. And some of it's conjecture, but these are really the things people were saying around the dinner table at this time.
Yeah, but you were clothed?
Yes. Well, I understand it was confusing with the booty oil analogy there, but really I was just trying to drive the point home that suddenly something that had been a private moment of joy in my life was a source of public spectacle. And suddenly everyone in the town simply forgot about the murder charges leveled against my client. Every time I went up to address the courtroom, the jury would giggle in fits of hilarity. Now, when it came time to deliver a verdict, nobody in the jury was really even sure what the trial was about anymore. I gave my closing remark.
Clothed?
Yes, I was clothed. However, I did rip my shirt off in a fit of passion about how we should be all allowed to do our little puppy dog dances in the privacy of a local coffee shop without anyone taking pictures of us, and they ruled my client innocent. So yeah, that's the story. What do you think about that?
It doesn't make me feel better at all.
Wait, what happened to the naked lady at the cafe?
You mean little Sheila?
Uh-huh.
Well, she wasn't naked.
Even when she took a shower?
I suppose so.
And I bet you're probably naked in the shower too.
Yes, unless I got a nightshirt needs washing. Sometimes I'll just pop in the shower with that on and scrub it. Well, as for little Sheila, she got such a boon in popularity after, the photos of me doing my doggy dance made it out to the front page of every local newspaper, that she was able to franchise the establishment, and now there's a little Sheila's Cafe on damn near every corner in Gunderson. Why, it's even become a local stomping ground for the youth. Teenagers hang out there and explore the wonders of young adulthood away from the prying eyes of their parents.
All due respect, but what the hell are you talking about?
No, it's actually become quite a serious problem. All the kids congregating at the cafes. It's just extremely unpleasant.
Okay, but can we? I'm really freaking out.